Hello, how is everyone doing? And welcome back to the next episode of the Valley of the Old Farm Billionaire series. I'm your host, Fields and Skylines. Hope everyone is doing all right out there. Um, we're still in April. It's 10 in the morning. Uh, we have all of our stuff sold and all of our farm chores done that we need to get done. Our planting is done. Next month, we'll definitely have to spray some herbicide on our two fields we planted. But now the rest of this month we have contracts to take care of. Um, right now we are signed up for three contracts. We have two mowing and a fertilizing. I was going to go knock out the fertilizing one here real quick. Um, just checking in on our productions. Everything should be running okay. We have delivered um, things that we need everywhere. I think I will turn off the forage for now. Herbicide, liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer are all running. We had a little extra slurry, so I thought I would run all three. And then I think, as you can see, the everything is looking pretty good. Granny's is running. Um, Starting to get a little backed up on the wool. We may have to buy another Granny's and deliver wool there. I'm thinking we might sell the other clothing store just because Granny's work better, but the other clothing store works faster but uses twice the goods. So, um, yeah, that's a tough call. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I have to figure out, when I sell it, how much we have to get rid for. I'm going to use the Klaus for the fertilizing, just because I have a feeling that all these tractors are going to get some use today or the rest of this day with these contracts. I don't know how many of these contracts I'm going to do. If we take a look at the contracts that are available right now that I haven't taken, we have three baling contracts that need to be done. Um, like this guy here wants to go to the acetic acid production. Um, this wants to go to the feed mill, and then the bale chipper, and then these two we're taking to bale chipper and the feed mill. So we got to be careful how we do that because I really actually want to sell all the extras um, and get money so that we can work more quickly towards buying that field, buying the aged cheese factory, soy mill, soy plant, all of that stuff. I want to actually cover off. I'm going to fill up from here because once this thing is empty, we're selling that trailer or we're going to repurpose that trailer um, into lime or something like that. I haven't decided yet. So, but yeah, we are making plenty of fertilizer now. Um, so let's go ahead and try to figure out where we're going. I think it was field 27. If we come up here, 27 is this big one right here. I think I'm going to go this way. So we're going to just reverse. And we're going to do a quick little jump cut to that field. So I will see you guys and gals shortly once we get up to the field. All right, we made it up here. Let's go ahead and start fertilizing this guy. It's probably going to take quite a bit of fertilizer. It's not, because it's a contract, it's not precision. At least I don't think it does the precision farming on non-contracts, but we'll go ahead and knock out this contract as fast as we can, and then we'll have to figure out, because I leased equipment for one of the mowings, and I don't remember which one got the equipment. So we'll have to figure that out as well. I think they're both silage, but one might be hay. I don't remember exactly everything. I think it might be hay because my thought was, hey, I got two. I could use two. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do these contracts for the rest of this video, and that should finish off our April. And then at the end, we'll look at how much money we have, and we'll make some decisions on if we want to buy the aged cheese factory, or if there's another production we want to buy as well, or instead of, or if maybe we have enough, we get that 150,000. Maybe we'll just buy the wheat field right away, and then we can take a look at it, buy the land information, and see like if it needs liming and fertilizing, and maybe knock some of that out ahead of time. So it all comes down to when we have the right money for the right things. So yeah, that is the plan. Also, one of the things I realize is people don't really speak down in the comments. I'm getting, I wish they did, because I really do enjoy getting feedback from people watching my videos. So I am going to try something to get some engagement. And it's going to be kind of like a question of the video. And for this video, I will also have the question down below in the description, and maybe even repeat it in the comments if I can. I don't know if I can write in the comments or if I can just reply to stuff. But I think what I'm going to do for the question of the video for today is, why Farming Simulator? How did you get into Farming Simulator? Because it's not one of those games I think people will seek out, which is why I find this question pretty interesting, because people ask me the same question all the time, and I will answer it here as we go throughout this video, why I started playing Farming Simulator. But I want to know down below why you all started playing Farming Simulator, and just let me know. I look forward to hearing why. And with that, we are going to head back to the farm, and I will do another quick jump cut. So I'll see you all in a little bit. So we are ready to start our first contract. I actually rented the equipment for both of them. Figured it out because one is a hay, one is a silage. This is the silage one. So the other thing that I want to point out, last episode, I was trying to fill the feed mixer with silage of our own, and in doing so, I was actually completing part of the contract, so I stopped. So we'll have a little bit of silage left over here. We're still going to sell it. I don't mind the goof so much. So let's go ahead and turn on. Let's go boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. And then we want to tile work mode to be swath dropping. Then we want to turn the mower on. We should make pretty quick work of this field here. It all gets delivered, like I said, to our feed mixer. Anything that we don't put in there to complete the contract, we're going to just sell. The next field is much bigger, and it's going to be hay, so it's more work than this one. So I am going to do these two contracts here in a time lapse, and I will see everybody once these contracts are done. We are at the bale chipper. I believe this is where the hay needs to go. If we look at contracts real quick, let's go ahead and complete the fertilizing one. Collect that. And mow grass in 88, dry it, bale it, and take it to the bale chipper. So here we are. So I am going to unload the bales. And unload them here. And let's do that. I don't know how many it's going to need. I'm pretty sure it's not going to need all of them. So we're going to just throw them in one by one until it's complete, and then the rest will leave here for pickup to be sold in a little bit after we take care of the other contract. So let's go ahead. Uh, 14%. So this should get it almost to 28. As I make a mess. $42. So there will be a little bit of extra popped in, but not much I can do about that. And we're not going to have a whole lot left to sell. Maybe I'll just keep the hay so I can just keep doing silage when I mow my bigger fields. Oh, this should just about finish it off. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bales left. And let's then go ahead and finish this contract. Collect. So that leaves this last contract. So we're almost at 100 grand. We started the day around, well, started this episode around 80,000. Well, we can move him in. So we're almost up 200,000, or almost up 20 grand this episode. We just need to kind of do the same thing here and do unload kind of close to this. And let's go ahead and load. And we can lower the platform. And we can slowly just grab some of the silage and see if we can't complete this contract. 43%. 58% transported. %, transported. So we should just need part of this one. There we go. So we might have got a little extra. We'll just save that. Drop this right there. All right, so let's go ahead and complete this contract for 10,000. And we got 109,000 plus we have 1, 2, 3, 4 full silage bales and 1 that's full. Let me rephrase that. 4, 25,000 liter silage bales, and one that's sitting at 11,000, which we're going to sell. And then we have some hay that we have to decide if we're going to sell it or if we're going to go ahead and save it here on the farm and then just have that third field become wrapped silage to be sold at a later time. Also, we have to decide if we're going to make some alfalfa hay when we do our third mow. But if we do have the ability to add that second sheep pen, we might not have the ability to have that decision because we might need to use all the alfalfa grass for the 2 sheep pens. So yeah, so we'll have to kind of plan that out and see how it's going. But all in all, we have a lot of money sitting. I don't know how the silage prices are right now or how hay prices are. We'll take a look. So silage in April, it's starting to go down. We're looking at 316. Well, animal dealer of the biograss, so 310. Hay is at 100. So we'll probably save the hay and we'll sell the silage, 5 bales. We'll see if we have more silage to sell to go with it. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I mean, 310 isn't the greatest, but it's only 28 bucks off. So it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and get that all sold up. And then we'll be talking about if we want to buy anything. We'll have to figure that out. So I'm going to do a nice little jump cut to get our hay and silage sold. And then I'll come back to wrap up if we're going to buy anything and then wrap up the episode. So I will be right back. All right, so I almost messed up. I forgot we have to sell raisins every 2 months. So we are on our way to sell raisins at the wholesale. But we can use this as a good time to wrap up. I don't know if I am going to buy anything. I think what I'm going to do, if I were to buy anything, it would be cows. However, I think what I'm going to do, because like that field is 172,000, and I know like next month we're doing a lot of contracts because we don't have a whole lot of farm work to do. We have to sell our cheese and butter, of course, and maybe a few other items. But right now, I mean, we shouldn't have any problem getting enough for the field. 13,745 on raisins. But we shouldn't have a problem getting enough for the field. I just want to make sure we get that field, which means then we can once we get that field, that means we can take care of it. And the sooner we can take care of it, like we're so close right now, we're only $9,000 off. But the sooner we can take care of it, the better. I'm just going to put a little driveway in right here. I might do that. That costs money, but that's something else I want to put in right there. But 13,745 for the raisins. Contract work. I'll get the total here once I get back to drop this off and pick up all the apple juice I messed up with. Just because I forgot that raisins are every 2 months and juices are 4 months. Not the end of the world, of course, but hey, more money, right? So I am not going to fit in there. All right, so let's go ahead and start getting some of this apple juice picked up. There's a couple on the other side of the fence I may have to hop and toss over. That would be funny. So there we go. All right, let's take a look and see what we got for contracts. Contract work. So not there. Sold bales. So the silage we sold came out to be 34,675. And where is the contract? Contract income $31,191. Now I don't think we get any environmental score added to that, but still, that's not a bad day for contracts. Money has gone up. Unfortunately, we don't have much growth to show, so maybe I will buy because it's April. May is next. We don't have much. Maybe I will buy a few more cows. We have 120. What's another 30, right? 150. We get that extra milk. That puts more pressure though on us to have milk to sell or the aged cheese thing. Yeah. So, those are all good problems to have, obviously. So let's jump out here. Pop it by the wheel. Jump. Toss it over. Pick it up. All right, I didn't toss it. It tossed on its own. Now I'm stuck. Oh. All right, there we go. So yeah, so we are definitely in good shape. I think I am going to buy. Well, although we need money for sheep and chicken pens, and all sorts of stuff. I don't know why it's not just. There we go. All right. So I don't know what to do. I am at a loss. I really think we need to think this through. Again, I don't know why it's throwing these. Can I pick these up yet? No. I really wish those mods wouldn't be getting conflicted with whatever is conflicting them. Would have made a whole lot easier. But oh well. Yeah, so next month we're selling cheese and butter. We're going to buy that field. We're going to take care of that field, and we're going to do a bunch of contracts. And then with any money, we'll buy probably cows, and well, we'll have to see because we're buying more sheep and chicken once we do that harvest. Oh yeah, so let's jump back to the farm and let's talk about other plans we have quickly. All right, so we have hay for days. So we don't need to make hay, our own hay, anytime soon, even if we expand cows. We have 6 25,000 liter bales up there of silage, and these are 25,000 liter bales of hay, and there were 19. And basically, anytime we do a haying contract, we're probably going to just keep the hay, just so that we don't have to make hay. So we can always do silage. We have approximately 51,000 liters of silage here, and covered we have um, it was like 300,000 something. I haven't opened the silo yet. Boom. We have 300 and whatever thousand. So I think what I'm going to do is take this silage and sell it here this month because the price is going down, and we're start using this silage, or take whatever silage we have here, load up our feeder, and then sell the rest. So that is what I'm going to do to close out this episode. Um, Fertilizer, this cart will fill up from Homebrew. Let's take a look and see how Homebrew is doing. It's cranking away. We'll just let this keep running. 47,000 liters of fertilizer, 4,000 of liquid, and herbicide. We have plenty of stuff in there. Let's take a look and see how Granny's is doing. Granny's is cranking away. 2,000 liters of wool sitting there. So we might get another pallet. Yeah, we'll get another pallet out before next month. We sell close next month. So we're going to have 4 or 5 pallets of clothing to sell, which is a lot of money. So productions are looking good. This planter worked okay. I got to figure out. I mean, I know what was happening with this planter and why it used so much seed, and it's a big partly, it's a lot my fault. This planter is set up to have a mulcher and a roller on it. So uh, even if you roll over where you've already planted, it mulches, so it thinks it needs to drop seed. So I didn't do a good job on that field. I might get rid of the mulcher, although I like the idea that it does it all in one. So I think we just have to be really careful when we use this. Make sure that we're not overlapping. Um, Make sure we just do the best we can, and that'll cut down on a lot of the seed usage. We're burning through fuel. We have 420 liters left. That should get us through another month or two, especially if we got to fill the harvester up. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. Another thing I've been thinking about, and I might do, is wasted space here, right? And there are these generators where you can put stuff inside and store things and make money. And there's this hobby workshop, which is like 2,000 a month, carpentry interior rental 2,000 a month, and they fit in here. Interior rental, like I could possibly get a couple of these in there. Uh, I mean, nobody would park their cars down here, so that one is foolish. Outdoor space rental. I could put a firewood stack somewhere over here. It's only $300. I mean, some of these are a little foolish, but some of them, I mean, they're only like, where's the one hobby? $600 to get 2,800 a month, and I can fit it in here, and I might be able to actually fit 2 of them, although I don't know how that would work. Put the gaming room in here, but that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's not completely indoors. And then I can always kind of delete these once we need the space for vehicles. So that's something I've been thinking about doing to generate a little extra income, basically help pay off worker costs for a month, like they kind of offset, or production and worker costs, something like that idea. Because I also have a little bit of room here, like, oops, let's go back to those. Where is that industrial one? like warehouse interior, like I could easily slide that one kind of in here. Right, and make it look like it belongs until we need to use that space. I just, $800 a month. Not a lot, but just enough to offset maybe production costs or something. So that's another thing I've been thinking about. But I think with that, we're going to wrap up this episode. I've been rambling on here way too long. So with that, sorry for the long episode, but it was fun. And answer the question of the day, why Farming Simulator, down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And as always, let me know what you think of the playthrough. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.